So right here we have the sunflowers building set right here. This company sent this to me so I could show you guys what the finished product looks like right here. And this is it. My daughter had a great time putting this together with her brother. And she is 14 years old, which is what they recommend on the package right here. But my son is 12 years old, 12, 13 years old, and he had a great time doing this as well. They really enjoy working together, putting together these type of building sets, and I really like how they can kind of come together and work on something together. And what made it really easy for them to be able to divvy up the work is that each flower is its own set, if you will, on the inside there, because they each come, I told them to save all the packaging so that I could show it to you guys. But each one comes in their own bag. So like part of the base is one bag, another part of the base is, like the outside is the other bag, and then each flower was in its own bag. So if you wanted to put this together as a family, you could do that. Or if you want to just take your time and do it, you can do one bag at a time, maybe take a break in between or something like that. Super cool. The kids timed themselves. They said it took about 2 hours to be able to put this thing together, and that was probably with, a couple of breaks and whatnot, but they had a fantastic time with this. Now, another thing that I really like about this set is the base that the flowers are sitting in is the soil, if you will. This brown piece right down in here, it's just a flat piece with a whole bunch of holes in there. So if you want to arrange these flowers a little bit different than what they have here on the box, you can do that. You can do it in a couple of different ways. One, you can just simply twist it to turn it to make the vase look a little bit more fuller all the way around. Or if you want them all positioned one way, you can do that as well. Or if you want to pop one out, it just has this simple cylindrical connector right there. And so you can pop it in anywhere else into the empty holes that you have here in your flower pot. So I like the versatility that you can get out of this thing right here. It's got a nice flat base on the bottom. It's got a good weight to the bottom as well. So if you do want to display it on like a shelf or something, it's not going to get knocked around that much because it is bottom heavy, which is super awesome. Now this particular set right here was inspired by Vincent van Gogh's painting called The Sunflowers, and I like how on the box they put a picture of what that painting looks like so that you kind of know what you're getting into with this set. And with your kids, you can have like a little art history lesson as you're doing the building set. So super cool. I really, really like that. The other thing I wanted to point out is that this is a 1,000 piece set right here, and it took them 2 hours to do that, just to kind of give you guys a reference for how long it might take for the amount of pieces that are in each box, because this company has a whole bunch of other sets as well. Wanted to point out that they did have a few extra pieces left over, so you do have a few that you can build a little extra something with, or if you want to add them to your buckets of extra bricks. It did have this little tool right here also to help pop out ones that you might put in the wrong place or need to change or whatever. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you guys was the instructions on this this particular one. Very nice glossy cover right here. The inside details are nice in color. Each piece has a color to it, and they give you an exact idea of what pieces you need for that particular part of the build. They give you kind of a very step-by-step, very thorough graphic of what needs to happen here. Of course, in the back, they give you the listing of all the pieces, how many you should have, what they look like, color-coded. And this one is 207 steps to be able to get this thing finished, and that is on 70 pages right there. So if y'all are looking for a beautiful building set, something that you could definitely display on a shelf, especially if you're very much into building these kinds of things, y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all this one right here. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart, and Dad out.